How's it going, lads, and welcome back to another episode of the Barry FC Road to Glory career mode. We've ended season 2 and we finished 3rd in League 1 and we made it to the playoffs, which you're going to see some highlights of in a minute. But first, a bit of transfer news. After the video ended last episode, we sold Nathan Wood for 8 million to Fortuna Dusseldorf. Hated it, didn't really want to sell him. He's the first transfer we made. Best transfer we made in a while. Was our biggest grower, was our best performer last season, but 8 million in the championship. No, not in the championship. 8 million in League 1. You can't really turn your nose up at that, can you really? So we got rid of him. We brought in Ben Wilmot to replace him for 6.7 million less than we sold him for. Billy Gilmore was on the transfer list at Chelsea, so I was like, well, we can't really miss out on that either, can we really? So we chucked in a bid for him. They accepted it. Amazingly, they accepted it. And then he came to us then, and we've still got like 2 million left over, I think. Which for Barry, who, went bankrupt, we are trying to build the funds back up. Obviously, it doesn't really matter in FIFA, but realism-wise, 2 million is nothing to put your nose up at when your team's going bankrupt. But anyway, Coventry in the playoff semi-finals. Paulson opened the scoring when Tanganga smashed one home in the 70th minute. 70th minute it took us to get 2-0. But then, in the space of another couple of minutes, well actually 14, I didn't think it was that far away. I thought we scored them, anyway. Didn't think it was 14 minutes away, but yeah. And I don't even know what happened to Coventry at the end. It was 1-0 and it was a really tough game. But then we scored the second one and they just crumbled. But anyway, I thought 4-0 in the first half, in the first leg. If they score for 4 in this leg, then fair play to them. But I didn't expect them to, and I was right. We ended up winning 2-1. So 6-1 aggregate in the playoffs. Going into playoff final, playing Luton. Massive game. Massive game. Luton just been relegated from the championship, so I was thinking they're going to be really good, but 18 minutes in, Paulson puts us up 1-0, and from this point I was like, this can't be real. Surely we're not going to do the same again to Luton what we did to Coventry. But 28 minutes in, Rushford smashes home a volley. Again, in the right place at the right time. His goal last in the playoffs semi-finals was a tap-in. They're in the right place at the right time there. Our player misses it and he smashes it home. Billy Gilmore with a lovely bit of skill on the edge, cuts in, smashes one home, and then a lovely bit of individual skill then from Rankin Castillo to put us 4-0 up. And 64 minutes in, it's 4-0. And that sends us through, that secures us promotion to the championship, and Rushford lifts up the playoff trophy. Is that what it's called? The League 1 playoff trophy? Anyway, that's what we lifted up. Oliver Rushford lifts up the trophy high. The Shakers fans running around celebrating. It was a lovely day. Everyone had a good time. But anyway, yeah, we've got championship. I was really happy but also really scared. As you can see, Rushford got top goal scorer. Dorado Santos finished 6 for assists, and also I think Whiteman came 5th. Yeah, Whiteman came 5th for clean sheets with 12. But yeah, Rushford with 30, Paulson with 22. After that, it's a bit mix and match. You can definitely see that our team is very reliant on Rushford, but hopefully Tanganga now, with him growing a lot, will be able to contribute next season in the championship to a few more goals. Maybe to spread it out between those two. Maybe Liam Cullen can hopefully come off the bench and do something. Or maybe we've, somehow got a new striker, I don't know. Not saying anything, but Whiteman got 2 assists. Whiteman got 2 assists in this season. That's mad. Anyway, as you can see, Tanganga went up 13 overall. Training is just a different weapon. If you've got a young player, and you train him, and also you go up, you get promoted or something, amazing. Obviously Nathan Wood went up 11 last season. Obviously we didn't get promoted. We literally only just missed out on getting relegated. I don't think it's missing out on getting relegated though. It's more he survived relegation, but surviving relegation he's still about 11 ratings, which is mad. But Tanganga went up 13. As I said, hopefully he can contribute more next season. Other than scoring 7 goals in 21 games, he'll probably be a starter with Rushford next season, which will be great because he was really good in the playoffs. But as I said, Championship scares me so much because of the players. Some teams have some really good players, or some teams don't have great players, and it's all just just anything could happen in the Championship, can't it? We could end up finishing in the playoffs if we play really well, or we could finish bottom of the league with no points and get just the worst, points score ever in the Championship. I don't know. But time to see our transfers. I went more depth-wise, whereas last season I was looking at getting quality in. This I was looking at quality and quantity at the same time. So I thought we definitely need to bring in more players if we want to survive because of injuries happening, and Championship is a mad league. Like anything could happen in the Championship, so you need to have as many players as possible, and as many good players as possible as well. So another free agent signing. Got to look in the free agents. 18 years old, 96 pace, 96 acceleration, 96 sprint speed. Just amazing. Joe Rodon from Swansea. Love the guy. He's amazing in this game as well. Thought we need to shore up our defence if we want to stay up. Unai Gill, free transfer. Midfielder. We sold a lot of midfielders in the transfer window this one and last year. January as well. We needed to build up on centre mids. Dimitri Berto. We got rid of a few. We didn't get rid of any. We have a 60 rated Benjamin McDriscoll as our backup goalkeeper, which I thought was, that's pretty bad in this division. What if Whiteman gets injured? Then we've just got a 60 rated player. So I thought Dimitri Berto, 750k for the 23-year-old French keeper from Montpellier. I thought that's a steal. Hyanga and Bock, 68 rated from, I think it's Stade Brestois. But another centre midfielder, 21-year-old. I think he's going to start. I really like his stats. He's a well-rounded midfielder. Very good on the ball, very good passing, very good defending as well. For a mil, you can't really go wrong with that, can you really? I think he's going to be, one of our strongest midfielders. And hopefully he can grow as well with the team only being 21. Another centre midfield signing with Munir Merkin from Schalke, 1 million again. Looking to build that depth. He's also 20, so he can grow with the team. We got rid of a few players, a few starting players like Fred Mercer went, I think. Oh, Trowbridge went. Oh, this guy. I don't know. I want players with faces, so we have players with faces. Plus, he didn't perform that well last season, so I thought we need to get some money for him. And he's gone. We've got Cullen, we've got Mela now, we've got Tanganga, we've got Rushford. We just don't need Trowbridge. Hopefully we don't, do bad without him. But Richie Lofty's gone. Ben Kerville's gone to Gazmite and Medias. I don't know where that is. I have a feeling it's in the Netherlands. But then 2 players gone out on loan, Lewis Bennett and Alex McNeil. Not really bothered by them going out on loan. We have got a lot of free agent. We did sign a lot of free agent players and youth players, which you probably won't recognise. Basically got them in because we need basically just depth. We had 4 players in the reserves at the start. Now we've got about 10, I think. But the starting lineup is looking very strong. I'm very confident that we can survive relegation this season. We've got really strong defence with Wilmot, Fortas, Sokas, Rodon and Whiteman. The midfield is very strong and we've got depth like Merkin and Gill can back up and Bock and Gilmore. Gilmore's is just well above everyone else in our team. We've got Paulson and Rankin Castello, our strong midfielders. The only problem is we don't really have much depth. I suppose Melo could step out to left mid because he's got good pace and good dribbling, but with only 1-star skills and 2-star weak foot, he's not really one of my favourite players at the moment. Merkin and Gill, very strong midfielders to come off the bench. Obviously Mackenzie's dropped to the bench now because of the purchase of Rodon. Richardson's basically just there to make up the numbers if we needed him. He can play centre back. And Berto's there obviously if Whiteman gets injured. But that's going to be it for this episode. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully I don't sound too, far away from the mic. I am quite far away because of the setup at the moment. Hopefully I'll be able to fix that next episode. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.